Instinctive skills are thus imparted to bodies of man by the co-creative efforts of God and man. The pianist teaches his fingers to work instinctively in order to free his mind to think music. God is working with him. Without this moment-to-moment cooperation with God, he could do nothing. God, creator of all things, knows all things, and has all power. Man and God are one. Man may know all things and have all power to the extent in which he desires to know all things and have all power. Awareness of the light in man will give him all knowledge and power. Man may not be apart from God at any time, nor can any part of creation be apart from God at any time. And now words from the Divine Iliad, where God is speaking. All things come and go from my divided thinking. All things go from very heart of me into my imaged universe. And when they disappear from there, I also take them back to very heart of me. Know thou that all creating things are resurrected things, again manifesting life of me through my divided thinking. Man divides his thinking in manifesting me. The body of man sleeps, that it may awaken in me to manifest me. The body of man dies, that it may be resurrected in me to manifest me. The body of man disappears, that it may reappear to manifest me. Man who sleeps or dies or disappears is but man's image, for self of man sleeps not, nor dies, nor disappears, for self of man is me. Again I say that I am one, and man is one in me, when he knows that I am he. Next chapter, Unconsciousness, Sleep, and Pain. There is much confusion regarding the supposedly possible condition known as being unconscious. When we sleep or are anesthetized, we say we are unconscious. We cannot be unconscious. We have always been conscious without the slightest awareness of it. Our confusion in this respect lies in mistaking sensation and thinking for consciousness. When we stop thinking, whether asleep or awake, we do not stop knowing, nor do we cease being consciously aware of our being. We but cease to set our knowledge in motion to express idea through the pulsations of thinking. Conscious mind does not sleep. Sleep is merely the negative half of the wave cycle of electrical awareness of sensation. Wakefulness is the positive half. All nature sleeps when the sunlight lessens the ability of all things to manifest life. Sleep is the death half of the life-death cycle. One may say, I am unaware of this or that, but one cannot say I am unconscious when one is always conscious. Conscious awareness is knowing. Unawareness means that one does not yet know. Knowledge is within him which he can know when he desires to know. Sleep and wakefulness are positive, negative waves, parts of a wave cycle, just as birth and death are opposite ends of a life cycle. Sleep is but an anesthetic. Sleep can be induced chemically, either to the whole body or any part of it by desensitizing its cells. When the body or parts of it are thus put to sleep, they have not been rendered unconscious. Their voltage has merely been lowered. The dentist does not refer to a local anesthetic as having produced unconsciousness. He refers to it as a desensitizing condition. But when the surgeon desensitizes the body, it is then supposed to be unconscious. We assume that the brain has stopped thinking. The brain does not think, therefore it cannot stop doing that which it never does. We assume that bodies cease to be conscious, but consciousness is never in bodies. A local anesthetic stops pain. Pain is a too intense electrical current. The voltage is too great for the nerve wires to stand the strain. They burn out, and the overcharge of burning out causes the pain. When the nerves of the body feel an electric current running through them, the body is aware that something is happening to throw it out of balance. When the body is in balance, it has no sensation. When the body is unbalanced, sensation informs it when and where, otherwise it could not function. Wakefulness and sleep are merely the charging and discharging of the uncountable electric batteries of the body. If these batteries were kept constantly charged, there would be no such alternating conditions as sleep and wakefulness. This planet is carrying us on our uphill journey to our pinnacle. The sun is the generator which charges its batteries. The sun is that generator, but the earth is turning toward and away from its generator continually. As the sun's charging light disappears from one edge of the planet's rim at evening, everything goes to sleep. Conversely, all things awaken at the dawn. The batteries of all things on earth are being forever charged daily and discharged nightly. God's words here. I center the moving shaft of my universe, yet I move not, although its power to move springeth from me. I center growing systems and changing cells of growing systems, yet I change not, even though their changing patterns spring from me. I center living things which manifest my life, but they live not. I alone live. Growing things are moving things in man's sensing, though they move not in man's knowing. Moving things are changing things in man's sensing, yet they change not in man's knowing. Even though fast-moving things of man's sensing move fast, they simulate the rest while moving, from which they sprang into seeming motion. Next chapter, motion simulating rest. This electric universe of motion forever moves to find rest, but never finds it. Matter in violent motion simulates rest and balance through violent motion. The more violent the motion, the greater is the illusion of rest and balance. Motion can cease, but it can never become rest. This make-believe universe, the entire dynamic wave universe of electric matter, is not what it seems to be. Everything which seems at rest depends upon violent motion to make believe it is at rest. A wire sheet could appear to be a still disk if spun fast enough. The faster it is spun, the more at rest it would seem. This planet, seemingly at rest, is in violent motion around its centering point of rest, from which it is electrically extended. Seemingly motionless clouds floating above the earth are rotating with it at the tremendous speed of 1,000 miles an hour at the equator, and 4 times faster than a plane. All the planets are revolving swiftly around their central sun, which seemingly stands still in the heavens of space, but in fact is moving with incredible speed. Likewise, all the stars of night, simulating rest, are moving at terrific speeds to adjust their mutual unbalances in this dual universe of divided pressure. The pencil in one's hand, the desk upon which one is writing, the room full of motionless things seeming to be at rest, are but simulated rest through violent motion of their many parts. Tremendous vibrations may be in that glass paperweight. Not one thing could manifest the rest it simulates if it were not for the incredible speeds of those atoms which so incessantly rotate and revolve to make that seeming restfulness possible. Even still things are not still. All seeming still matter is manifesting make-believe rest by make-believe motion. Motion itself is an illusion. The motion one senses in one's brain has no more reality than the motion which one senses in a motion picture.